Do you have to wake up early to be productive? You've heard it everywhere, haven't you? That sacred mantra of the perfect entrepreneur, waking up at 6 a.m., sipping on a kale-infused smoothie, meditating with monk-like serenity, and storming into the day as if success itself were on their to-do list. It's a compelling story, a life so perfectly crafted that every second feels like it's working overtime, every habit meticulously designed for greatness. But here's the twist. If waking up early and sticking to rigid routines is truly the golden ticket to success, why do so many people following this formula still feel lost, burned out, like something's missing? Maybe the question isn't as simple as it seems, and maybe the answer isn't about what time you wake up at all. Today, we're going to dig into this myth, not just to challenge it, but to understand what it really says about how we live, how we work, and what we value. So stick around. By the end, you might not become a morning person, but you might just see mornings and life itself in a completely new light. Let's start with this idea of control. Wake up early, plan every minute, stick to the schedule. They say it's the key to success. And to be fair, there's some truth to that. A strict routine can make your days more predictable, help you accomplish tasks, and create a sense of stability. But here's the catch. The more you try to control everything, the less room you leave for what really matters. Life doesn't fit neatly into a schedule. It doesn't unfold in perfect order. As Søren Kierkegaard said, life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. The truth is, in our relentless pursuit of control, we risk becoming machines. Efficient, yes, but hollow. What makes us human isn't our ability to micromanage our time. It's our capacity to embrace the unexpected, to find meaning in the mess, to live fully. So let's step back for a moment. We spend so much energy asking, do I need to wake up early to be productive? But what if we've been asking the wrong question all along? The word productive comes from the Latin producere, which means to lead forth, to bring into existence. It's a word about creation, not just efficiency, about producing something meaningful, not just checking boxes or chasing profits. What if being productive wasn't about doing more work, but about creating a richer, fuller life? A life that feels alive with possibility, complexity, and yes, even contradiction. As Oscar Wilde once said, to live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. To truly live, we need more than rigid schedules and perfect mornings. We need to embrace the paradoxes within us, the tension between order and chaos, between certainty and curiosity. This brings us to an essential truth. Life isn't linear. It's not a staircase of endless upward progress. It's more like a rhythm, a cycle of phases that each serve their purpose. There are times when discipline and structure are essential, times when clarity and focus move us forward. But there are also times of chaos, uncertainty, and wandering. And those moments, they're not failures. They're where the magic happens. Carl Jung said it best, in all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. Think about your most profound ideas or realizations. Did they come when everything was planned and predictable? Or did they emerge when you let go, when you allowed yourself to drift, to explore? This is where serendipity comes in, the art of finding something wonderful without even looking for it. It's in those unscripted moments that life surprises us. And that's why routines, while helpful, can sometimes hold us back. A rigid routine might keep you on track, but it can also close the door to wonder. Creativity, for instance, can't be scheduled. Inspiration doesn't arrive on command. As John Keats said, I am certain of nothing but the holiness of the heart's affections and the truth of imagination. To create, to truly live, you need space. Space to wonder, to question, to connect with the contradictions within you. So, what's the alternative? What if we stopped trying to control life and started playing with it instead? Imagine life as a game with multiple modes. There's exploration mode, where curiosity leads the way. Construction mode, where you plan, build, and make things happen. And pause mode, where you rest, reflect, and let things settle. The mistake is believing you need to stay in productivity mode all the time, but in truth, each phase has its purpose. Rest fuels exploration. Exploration inspires creation, and creation gives you the energy to pause and recharge. Life isn't about mastering one mode, it's about embracing them all. And here's the secret. The most beautiful moments often come when we stop trying to resolve life's contradictions and start living with them. To grow, to thrive, we must feed the complexity of our inner selves. It's in the paradoxes, the tension between certainty and doubt, between control and chaos, that we find depth and meaning. As Rainer Maria Rilke said, "Live the questions now. Perhaps then, someday far in the future, you will gradually, without even noticing it, live your way into the answer." So do you have to wake up early to be productive? Maybe, but the better question is, what does being productive mean to you? Is it just about doing more? Or is it about creating something beautiful within yourself and in the world around you? Life isn't just about productivity, it's about possibility. It's about playing with the unknown, dancing with contradictions, and finding beauty in the unexpected. So don't just wake up early, wake up to the richness of life itself. If this video made you think or gave you an excuse to procrastinate, subscribe. You might not become a morning person, but you'll find something even better. A place to wander, to reflect, and to create the life you truly want. See you soon, your old pal.